Hello, Pisces and Pisces Rising. Welcome to your April 2016 reading. This month, your channeled information is that of unearthing or discovering. Given that it's spring, I tried to keep sort of like an earthy feel to many of these, and yours actually got that whole idea of a reveal. Now, what I like about this is something beneath the surface that you've probably been pushing back because either the timing was wrong or you're shy or you weren't ready to sort of allow for something to come in. But if you sort of open yourself up to opportunity, something great can happen for you this month. So unearthing is exciting. It can also be a little bit unnerving because you don't know what you're going to find. But I'm encouraging you because I do feel like with the change of seasons, particularly spring in the Northern Hemisphere, there's a lot of opportunity that can come through for you. So give yourself a chance and explore and see what comes beneath the surface here. What we're going to do is we look at these cards to see perhaps what it is that you can unearth this month or discover or reveal. This card already wants to come through. So we have 10 of Wands, which is a card of movement. And right off the bat, you even see this guy sort of looking through the soil, if you will. So part of your discovery is going to be about going over some details that you've already sort of thought that you were done with. It could be a contract. It could be literally a little bit of a treasure hunt. You could go into your closet, find something you haven't seen in a long time, or someone could discover you when you least expect it. For all those aspiring actors and actresses, chance meetings and opportunities are great. I do see a move, absolutely. We've got the 10 of Wands and the Fool. So movement coming through. Wow, it's really great. The 10 of Wands, the Fool, and the 3 of Wands. I normally don't read as I'm pulling, but I'm really drawn to the energy that I'm seeing here. So I feel like next month, it's within a month, I'm paying attention to this moon. By the new moon, some really exciting things should be happening for you. Between the 1st and the 10th of the month, just really be optimistic if you can. I do see opportunities with money and jobs coming through quite a bit. And I'm going to pause here before I do too much more of a reading, but you have some great cards this month, I have to say. I can't always say that, but I do see a lot of opportunity for you. Okay, so let's look at your catalyst and see, again, if that's going to give us a little hint on what's going to be revealed. Okay, so for many of you, a bigger life purpose. It's one of the most common sort of questions I get when I do a life coaching session, which is like, what should I be doing? Never mind what I am doing, what should I be doing? It says, I know what I'm here to do, and I know what I have to do. So for you, exciting. What this is saying is the closer you can attach to your life purpose, of course, the more success you're going to find. And for some of you, you already kind of know what this is, but you have to allow yourself the chance to sort of rediscover it. You might have pushed it back thinking, oh, I can't do this, or it's not practical, etc., etc. I say nonsense. The Fool card, and this is a beautiful Fool card. It's almost like she's walking through a portal. I feel like this could be that sort of a transformative thing. So even if you're not moving from one place to another, you're actually going to transform elements of your life. So please don't put this off. I feel like it's something that's really, really positive. 3 of Wands showing me that in all aspects of your life, you've been doing a lot of work. This is in your deep past. It's showing me particularly when it comes to looking into the future, thinking about like financial planning, thinking about your family, where they're going to go to school. For you, if you're single, just taking care of your health and your well-being. You've been doing a good job. Opportunities are ready now for you. They're ripe for the picking. Ace of Pentacles in reverse shows me that the one area that you should use a little bit more time and caution with is your finances and your work. Things could be a little bit sluggish towards the beginning of the month. And towards the middle, this is the one area where a lot of work is going to be needed. Looks like there might be extra money that you're going to have to pay out for either tuition, an opportunity, a new car, something. Again, it could be attached to the movement. So you are going to have to tap into your fiscal resources a little more than you're comfortable doing or more than usual. So be prepared for that. Creatively this month for you, there's hesitation and there shouldn't be. because I saw some really great stuff towards the center. So I would say, if you're feeling shy about opening up and sharing your ideas, don't be. I see that the general news here is pretty good. So embrace your sort of creative side. Even if you're a practical person, like working as a banker or something, there could be some solution that you're going to come up with that is unusual, or there's an approach, something. You're going to be rewarded for your creative thinking or your out of the box thinking. So this is not the time to play it safe. This could also indicate a Scorpio that you're dealing with, and it could be a challenging Scorpio given the fact that it's reversed. So if that's the case, don't get pulled into their emotions, and don't sink into your own sort of emotional ups and downs this month. Looking also at the full moon, the next full moon could have a big effect on you emotionally as well. So what you want to try to do is get as much of your practical matters out of the way as possible. For anyone that's trying to conceive this month, also a little bit challenging. Probably not the best month to go through any sort of in vitro fertilization or anything like that. I would say hold off. Conception could be done a little bit later, or wait until about the end of the month, because I am seeing the Ace of Rods here. So I do think that you'll have some luck, but not towards the first couple weeks. Great month for love. Okay, so we've already established some relationships could be tricky. You could be dealing with a little bit of fiscal loss at the beginning, but we talked about discovery and moving. If some of you are moving to a new area, what that could bring for you is King of Cups. So good opportunities with love. I mentioned a water sign, so be cognizant of how moody this Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces could be, and just decide if that's something that you want to be a part of. What I'm looking at here in the hopes and fears is actually a Hermit card, which tells me this is a great month for you to, like I said, kind of go on a path of self-discovery, or work on spiritual paths, or really work towards doing something creative and moving your life forward. The end of the month, though, shows movement in all sectors. So we talked about unearthing, and I definitely see it here. We've got 10 of Wands, which says move. We have the Fool, which says move. And we have the World, which says move or reveal, all of them. And I told you that there was something sort of, I actually love the illustrations in this deck, but there was something sort of transcendent about this. I feel like she's going through a portal. She's arrived here, and there's a sense of power and opportunity. You're going to have to take a risk towards the end of the month. You can't play it safe. I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about something big in your life where, you might be afraid that people could laugh at you or something like that. But what I see here, this is a qualifications card too. So 10 of Wands shows me that you're ready for this shift, whether it's opening up a new business, whether it's taking a leap and getting married, because the World card can come through when there's a big change like that. It can also mean, for some of you, figuring out what it is that you want to let go of, because once you let go of it, all these other things are coming in. So I really do feel like you've got to take a leap of faith this month. That's your overall message. The closer you are working to your life purpose, the better. So if you've been doing something that was safe, it's time to move on. If you were stuck because you feel like there's no way out, I don't think that's the case this month. Okay, let's expand it out. We'll take a look at what's affecting or what's coming through in regards to your health this month. So for health, we have, I've pulled this a few times, One Ring Circus. So a lot's going on, and you might be sort of bombarding your body with too much stimuli, So what I would sort of do is, for instance, in your bedroom, make sure that you don't have the TV on when you go to bed. If there's too much going on with friends and family, try not to get involved in their drama, because a circus is entertaining, but there's really not a higher purpose to that. So the middle of the month could be when your friends and family and work situation could be pulling you down or pulling you in a little bit. That's why we saw the moon coming through. So I would say let go of that. It's okay to be a little bit of a hermit this month. I saw that in the desired action area, so go for it. Looking at your wealth opportunities, we have Blossom. Okay, this has been coming up a lot for people too, I think because it's spring. So the 20th is a really good time for you. And what I see is that I think from the 20th to the end of the month, this is when you actually enter your recovery period with finances. Good things can happen here. So stick with it and don't get too disappointed if you have a little bit of a lull or some output at the beginning, which requires you to stretch. Looking at relationships and love, blossoming. I'm telling you, it's a good month for you this month. There's too many positive cards here with basically saying the same thing in very different decks here. So allow yourself to be yourself this month as well. This blossoming is showing that really feminine energy is coming through pretty clear. So if you are a woman, allow yourself to just feel comfortable in your skin, do something beautiful, creative, fun, that's really opening up your heart, and that's what's going to be pulling in and amplifying your love. If you're looking for a woman in your life, this is a good month for that as well. Now, the feminine energy is also just that of nurturing, of expansiveness, there's a calm to the feminine energy as well. So exercising all of those sort of attributes in your love life is what's going to bring in more love for you. So it's a month, rather than being more aggressive, it's a month to sort of be more open to opportunities, kinder as you approach things, more welcoming, nurturing. I think nurturing is the key word for you. More, you get what you give. So there you go. And I do think towards the end of the month, like I said, if you are trying to conceive, it's better towards the end. There's a lot of blossom and fertility type cards here. It could just be a little tricky and you're going to have to keep at it, but I think it's the latter part that's better. All right, final card showing destiny. I'm using radically different decks here, but it says nurturing. So you've gotten blossom 3 times, nurture for me a couple times, unearthing. It's a very earthy month for you overall. So with that in mind, I think what's really good for you is to do things that make you feel loved and cared for, because the nurturing is about taking care of yourself. So this could be going to a movie. It could be a spa treatment. It could be sleeping in on one of these Saturdays, and if you have a mate saying, just don't wake me up until like 10 o'clock, I need some rest. Do something that feels sort of decadent, but that really is all about you replenishing your energy. That pampering, even if you love yourself, you're actually going to feel more love too, because it's all about putting some love out there. Better if you spend it on others, but if you're someone who's constantly giving, give yourself a little bit as well, okay? Summary is, again, really positive, transcendent energy coming through for you. Probably the most transcendent of any of the signs this month. Because I'm reading you after I've read everyone, so I know that. So again, towards the beginning, you can step through a door and change your life forever. It's one of those moments where you have a chance meeting and you get a job that changes your life, a person that you might want to marry, or someone steps in or out of your life and it completely changes your life. I see the potential for movement with the Fool with the 10 of Wands in the world. So whether you're moving physically, spiritually, politically, with your finances, whatever, just move. Money, a little tricky towards the first couple of weeks. Emotions run high around the 3rd week. I see things being much better though towards that last week. Almost anything that you touch with regards to your ideas, very well received. Opportunity for love on the horizon this month, probably with the water sign, usually has lighter features, as you know. The Hermit card showing expansiveness when it comes to all things spiritual, but also that it's okay if you feel like you want to be a little bit of a hermit and work on some creative endeavors this month. You can put that love and that creative energy towards something bigger. The world meaning that you can do whatever you want this month, really. We saw nurturing and blossoming as a common theme, and that attaching to your life purpose is probably going to bring about that. I don't think I've ever gotten that much confirmation on the same things coming through. So discover whatever it is that you need to this month. You're safe, you're protected, and you're definitely encouraged by the universe. If you ever need more guidance one-on-one, I offer Skype, telephone, FaceTime meetings, as well as email. So you can click on one of the links in the corner here and you can book an appointment if that's something you'd like. Normally there's about a 1 month wait for that. I do have rush appointments available as well, so you can do what suits your schedule and budget. The best way to keep in touch is either to subscribe here, or my Facebook and newsletter are really frequently updated. So that's the best way to find out when I post. I'm also on Instagram and Twitter. So whatever network you like, hook up with me on that, and hopefully you can stay in touch with all the things that are coming through this channel. That's it for this month. I just want to say thank you and extend some gratitude for allowing me to chat with you. It's like a fireside chat every month. I get to come into your home or to your dorm or to your apartment, and you have a lot of choices on who you listen to. So I appreciate that you chose me. Keep the comments, the likes, and the subscribes coming. It definitely encourages me. And I wish you the absolute best April possible, and I'll see you again in a month. Satnam, thank you, much love and light.